Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on this new channel. Please drop a like and subscribe for more tutorials like this on computers, etc. Just help my channel grow. Just get on, be a nice person. Okay, so it's going to be an Excel tutorial, and I'm going to be focusing on stock and shares trading, sort of trying to automate a bit, trying to help you automate stuff. So I'm just going to start off by writing in the stock, and then you want the symbol just because it's quite useful, and then you're going to want the date acquired. You want the date acquired, and then next you want the shares, the amount of shares that you have. Shares, there you go. Then you want the price per share. I'll try and make this as quick as I can, just so you can get on with your day and hopefully go out and try and make this. And then the current price per share. So this is like when you sell it, or to try to see your profit, your gain and loss. And you want the current value. Then you're gonna have the, I'm gonna say G and L percentage. Okay. Does look like a lot at the beginning. I'm just gonna bold this here, just to make it stand out. And I'm probably gonna be using three bolds there. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna use the Tesla stock, and then we're gonna have Apple, then we're gonna have Virgin Money UK. Okay, so their symbols. We're just gonna fill this out here, so this should not be bold. So Tesla is like that, I think. Apple is that, and VM UK like that. And then we're gonna have no, we'll do that later. Just add in the total there, just for ease later on. So the date acquired, I'm going to put in today's date, which when I'm making this video is the 25th of the 4th, 2020. I'll just quickly put that in and that in, just to make it a lot easier. And then the amount of shares I have in this, 0.1, 0.008, 0.8 like that, I think. No, let's not do this yet, just so it's easy to explain. So then we're going to do the price per share. I'm just going to come up with a number, 540. And the next one, another number, 277. 83. Actually no, so we don't want to be adding in these signs, because Excel can actually do that for us, which automates it a little bit. Oh, come on. 83, 277, and then 540 like that. That's, oh, come on. So what I'm doing, I'm just hopefully going to be getting rid of that. It's going to be adding this in here. Oh, sorry, wrong one. The price per share here. Want the price per share in here, so this will be 540, and then it comes up with it. And then what was this, 277, and then 83 here. So now we're going to try and work out what this is, what the initial cost is going to be for each of these by timesing this by the amount of shares here. Okay, so this is going to equal this is the first sort of automation bit, equal this times by this. There you go. At the moment it equals nothing because there is nothing in here, but as soon as I add that in, then that brings it to 0.1 is what I think I want, brings it to 54. I'm just going to do the same for all of these here, and I'm going to put in 0.08 I think I was going to, and then 0.2. So now I've got all these, let's just make a total, so it equals that, add that, add that, equals £92.76. Okay, nice and simple, we've done this so far. Just going to make it a little bit clearer here, adding a greyed out section on the outside just to make it look a little bit more professional. Like so. And now, this is going to be, so all you really need to do is input this, and that. But what this is going to do, so let's just count for some more numbers, but they have to be similar. So we want some going up, some going down. For something that I'm going to do, let's do 343, let's say, 276 and 85, like so. So the current value, again, we're going to do some more automation. That was just Alexa. We're going to do some more automation. So we're going to do the current price times by the amount of shares. So then going to equal £54.30. So that's gone up, and that's done that for each of these down here. I've just used the drag down tool here and it's dragged it down. So now we want to work out the gain and loss. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the original one, take away now, and then that's going to give us the gain and loss in the pounds. So I'm going to do equals this, take away that, should then give us 30p profit. I'm just going to drag this down the others. See, so this here, we lost money in here, but because the conditional formatting is telling it to put it in brackets if it's negative here, but we can go and change this. And now we're going to, let's move that back. So now what we're going to do here is do some conditional formatting. So if it is greater than 0, we want it to be green, like that. So that's showing us if it's positive, and if it's negative, less than 0, make it like that. There we go. So that shows us that it's negative. So we lost 8 pence on that. And now what we want is to try and work out the percentage. So percentage is going to be, so the percentage change. So we want to work out that, take away that, divided by that. Okay, so what we want to do is equals bracket, 54, take away, or actually no, there's a quicker way I think. Well, it probably won't work anymore, so just come up with it now. But we could do equals that divided by that. Now give us our answer, and then we put into percentage, and it says it's 1%, but we can change that. So that tells us there that it's 0.56%, and then we just want to drag this down for all of them, and it tells us the more, and then all of these. Okay. So now we're going to do the conditional formatting again. If it's greater than 0, green fill of text. If it is less than 0, red text. And there we have it. That is the simple Excel spreadsheet, and I've done that in around 10 minutes, which is quite good for a spreadsheet like this. Now we can just add in a few extra bits. So we want to have an outside border. I just like this format inside of it, and then on the right border, and we want a bottom. There you go. It makes it look a lot neater. So we can then work out this. So we can add up all these as well. So equals that, add that, add that, and then we came up with a percentage gain of 2.6%, which isn't too bad. And then we can do the same here. Equals that, add that, add that, equals 62%, 62 pence gain. There we go. There you have it. Just going to do some more formatting here. And apart from that, we are complete. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.